And now we're recording.
Hey, nice. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Hope y'all have had a decent week as best you can. Black Lives Matter. Happy Pride Month. Who wants to do a recap of what happened last time?
Well, we finally...
Well,
We met up with my friend, Vance.
Uh-oh.
that we did.
Wait, Danny says we're not live.
It says we're live.
Okay.
It's twitch.tv/Mr. Black Kirby, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says...
Why does it never... Like, even though we're the only one streaming, it's like... Oh, yeah, I see it. Okay. Weird. Yeah, I even heard us, so... Okay, it's fine. Okay. Troubleshooting aside. Sorry, you were speaking, Andrew?
Oh, yeah, I was just saying that, we met up with my old friend at the Heist, I think it was called.
Yes, the Frozen Den.
The Frozen Den, yeah.
A nice den.
Close enough. And now we have a mission to, I think it was to stop a shipment of drugs?
To poison a shipment of drugs.
Yeah, there it is. And I think the drugs are going to the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, the drugs are used by dragons for its
Yeah.
psychedelic effects.
Yes, we know about the static. There's nothing we can do about it. Hopefully it'll be fixed next week. We're moving on. But yeah, so you met Vance, you met Arden, and a couple others who were at the Frozen Den. Arden seems to be the one in charge of this particular mission because Vance is busy with things in the world, and Arden was very upset that no one was there to help. So luckily, in exchange, she has agreed to help you get out of the city before paperwork can be done, so that you don't have to wait on the very fancy papers in order to leave. She said she told y'all that to gather up. She gave you a recommendation for a magic shop or an item shop that they worked with sometimes, and said that y'all could meet tonight and either go tonight or, if necessary, tomorrow if you needed more prep time. Y'all exit into the city streets with a clear direction of where to go. Do you head there right away, or is there something else you would like to do before we get into that?
I don't
Wait,
have
do we
anywhere
have
else to go.
the papers that let us do stuff?
You have, Vance has handed you, basic IDs that, you actually saw Gorgug sitting down and, like, drawing out your portraits really quickly in the sketch artist style common to the area, and it's very basic IDs, and it said that it will stand up to normal inspection, but it will not stand up to close inspection. They are forgeries, and they're good forgeries, but there's special things that need to be done that can be checked that aren't easy to do quickly. So these will basically pass visual inspection, but there is like magical signatures and like special paper that they use for the actual border papers that make them harder to forge and take longer. But yes, you do have IDs. You can more freely walk around the city. Why? Oh, I see. The kitty was standing on the number pad, and I was just seeing a bunch of 8s going on. I'm like, why?
So am I the only one that's going to be on video this time around?
No?
Scarlett's on video.
Oh, I turned y'all's off because I had really bad... Okay, that was me. Just kidding. Don't listen to me.
Such passive aggressive, like, gosh, how could you guys make me turn off your video because of lag? God.
You know, I have to blame everyone but myself, so...
No. Anyway, what are y'all doing?
Yeah,
Well-
if there's nothing else that needs to be done, then we can just go.
I'm gonna look at my
shopping.
portrait. What does it look like?
It's a passable sketch of you. It seems Gorgog is a pretty good artist.
Is it,
He didn't. It's got those sketchy lines of like kind of a speed drawing.
Right. Does it look like it might get me in trouble?
Luckily, you have seen your own wanted posters before. They do not have your face. No one was able to identify you when shit got real.
That's a useless wanted poster.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
it's pretty. Don't worry about it. You were wearing armor, no, you were not wearing armor, but you were smart enough not to go uncloaked. So it's
I was wearing
basically.
a cloak.
Have you seen this woman? What does she look
This was
like?
back whenever I expressed myself by burning leaves and had a hood.
There's definitely any information found will be rewarded aspect to it. That's for sure.
Oh, like Crime Stoppers?
Crime Stoppers!
If you see something, say something.
If you
God.
see something, say something. But I mean, there's always the chance you could be spotted, I guess. You don't know how likely it is, but it's never zero.
My armor, no big deal.
That's also fair. Anyone else want to do something before you leave?
I can't think of anything.
All I know is I'm now restricted to whatever I look like now, so...
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Louis, what face did you get your portrait done in?
It's still gonna be a black human female with afro pigtails, afro puffs on the side.
Cool. Yeah.
So what say we hit up this magic shop and then poison some drugs?
Oh, good.
You're also free to like hit up a general store, or if there's anything non-magical y'all want, you have run of the city for the day for now.
Ooh.
So you head to where the magic shop is, and it's not. God, the static is there.
I'm so sorry.
It's good. You find a cozy little building. It's still got that same architectural, a lot of stone on the outside. And it says, but it's painted in warm colors. And on the front it says the Fox's Gambit above the door, and you see like a little bell on the outside. Yes.
Onward.
Yeah. No. Guess we walk in.
We enter
We
the
kick down the
magic
door.
Oh boy. Okay, so you enter, and you see like a cozy, more wooden interior. There's curiosities scattered about. Things are neatly labeled, but it's a very crowded shop interior. It looks more like a curio shop than a magic shop. You see several things that are like, you see like a box of scrolls and several rings laid out on display.
Why is there an anime character in my D&D game?
You never heard of Tabaxi?
My Christian D&D game.
Furries in my D&D game?
It's more likely than you think.
Look, leave me
It's a
alone.
cute kitsune girl.
And you do see manning the desk is a person with short red hair, and it does look like fox ears. They've got like a little shopkeeper's apron on and a red and white outfit, and they're just kind of chilling at the desk.
Wait.
And they're like, "Hey, welcome to the Fox's Gambit." And
Do I recognize what kind of race she is?
yes, Andrew, you do. As being from Bryn.
Who?
Fuck. Look.
It's all good.
I had 2 names for Robert, and I got them both wrong.
You're not the only one. I don't know why. People think my name is Richard when they first meet me.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, no,
Starts
no,
with
that
an
was
R.
not the end of that sentence. I got it right, because what I was about to say is Andrew was on the money. It is a kitsune.
Yep.
Wait, that's an actual. Wait, dog people are an actual race in D&D?
Fox people. And they are Louis, you are familiar. Also Sylvia. Actually, Sozak and Mel would be the one probably. Well, maybe no. Sozak and Mel are probably like the least familiar. But the 2 of you being from the capital of the Dales, you're very familiar with some of the various races of Fae, especially the ones who have more obvious signs like fox ears. You do know that this is a kitsune, and now that you notice it, you actually see one of her tails just peeking out from behind the counter she's sitting on. Sitting in it, behind, not on. Feel free to browse, but prices are on the tag, but feel free to haggle, except for, and then she points to a sign that says, healing potions, no haggling.
What you see is what you get.
Specifically.
And then underneath it, in like almost a different font, everything else, welcome to talk to me about it.
Well, I guess stop perusing the stock.
Okay.
What do we find?
Okay, so you see, there's a corner, there's like a bin. There's an entire bin of scrolls of various types. You do see a section of healing potions, as well as that are separated, and then they're like around. There's like a little glass desk filled with all sorts of other potions with neat little labels handwritten on with a price. Other sorts of things, you see wands, you see a couple weapons even. You see boots, you see cloaks, and various other things all around the roll. And yes, you do see bracers in a private place on one of the walls, hanging.
I peruse the weapons a little bit, though they are useless to me, and the scrolls are even more useless to me. And then
It's fine. It's because you don't know magic. It's fine. And I'm just gonna start looking through the scrolls.
Okay, so alright. So, V, since you asked first, what you see is you see a lot of different there's like a bin that's full of like all different types of weapons that and it has a label of like on the bin you see like a label of like general enchantment is what that bin is labeled, and underneath it is 220 gold per. And it's just like, it's all sorts of different, there's weapons, there's whips, there's great swords, there's great axes, there's rapiers, there's daggers. Seems that's the general, but next to it on the wall in a more presentary fashion, there's you see oh god, I have the list, but I should have remembered what exactly everything looked like. You see a very fancy, spell it wrong. Sorry, give me just a second.
how dare you, first of all?
How dare I? Yeah, it's the worst. Okay, but remember, you have to keep focus on Discord so we don't all freeze. I don't know, I don't have to switch up, but I know that it does that. So you see a blue and brown javelin with like a zigzagging blade that's silver and blue with stripes down the side. You see. Does this have a picture? No, it doesn't have a picture. Okay, you see a solid brass mace with, it's almost like the decal. It's almost like a sun on the top of, as the damaging, the rays are sharp and pointy where the weapon should be.
Check out that mace. My eyes just.
I say, oi, Mel, might do something over here for you.
Yeah, no, I'm already there. Like, you can't even. You look at it, and like you're gonna look back where I am, and I'm already there.
You see.
Oh, that was fast.
Nothing personnel.
You see you see a little put together. There is two swords that seem like they have the same sort of magic encircling around them. There's designs of there's draconic scales incorporated into the handle, and underneath them are several. It's a very small amount of bundles of arrows, and they seem like they are. These are behind. The arrows are behind a lock and key. That's also the tip seems to gleam with a metallic color. What?
No, I know what that is.
You know what that is?
I think so.
I'm very curious what you think that is.
I mean, I think I know what the javelin is.
Yeah, that one's easy. I think the arrow is an arrow of dragon slaying.
And sure enough, you see written on the label in very neat handwriting is arrow of dragon slaying, as well as on the sword. And you see the price tag on that is what makes you raise your eyes a little bit for a single-use item, because they're 12,000 gold.
Shit.
Man, I picked the wrong spell to learn
today. So that lady that we were trying to help, she's loaded, right? This could really help me stealth, okay? Look.
With the arrow of dragon slaying?
No. Well,
I think we need this.
Wait, does the mace say anything on it?
The mace, it's labeled Lightbringer, and it's 300 gold.
Oh, okay. This is much more reasonable, actually.
Yeah. Oh, there is a picture for the Dragon Slayer. Dumb. No, it's fine. I like my description better. Okay, so while you think about that, and let me know if you want to know any more prices. The javelin is also 300 gold, and the sword is 5,000 gold. Or the two swords that look like they're similar make are 5,000 gold.
Wow.
So, Louis, you said you were looking through the scrolls, correct?
Yeah. I'm kind of just like kneeling at a crate, just kind of like flipping through.
Okay, and you see they are actually sorted by spell level, and or maybe by price. You've got about 10 to 15, I want to say. Yeah. There's about 10 in a little box, still neatly pressed, not quite as haphazard as the general enchantment weapons. They're labeled 50 gold, and then you have another section right next to it that there's a few less scrolls. There's like about 5 or 6 that are labeled 100 gold, and then actually not on the boxes at all, but like on shelves above it. And these scrolls are bigger, and they seem longer, and the writing on them is more ornate. You see one that is labeled 1,600 gold, and one is labeled 2,200 gold. Which bin would you like to look through first? Or which one would you like to look at
I'm just gonna
first?
look through the just the 100 and the 50 because I'm not planning on going any higher.
You're not gonna drop 1,600 on the spell scroll?
I don't even have that much.
Okay, so through the 50, you find and you find several of each of the 50 ones. You find scrolls of animal friendship,
Okay.
divine favor, comprehend languages, disguise self, featherfall, and aura of vitality.
I need to do research on aura. Aura vitality?
Aura of vitality. Now I will remind you that in order to cast scrolls, mechanically, they can be of a higher spell level than you can cast, but they do need to be on your the class spell list, if that makes sense.
It has to be on my class? No.
Bards need to be able to cast it.
This is a paladin spell.
Aura of vitality is probably a paladin spell, I think.
It is a paladin spell. I'm looking directly at it. I'm so upset.
I'm sorry.
Wait, isn't that a spell I already have?
It's
and just for kick, what's that?
So does it take up a spell slot to use a scroll?
No, it just takes up a
It does
action.
not. It is an item. No, it takes up however long it would take to cast a spell, basically. So if the spell is a bonus action, using the scroll is a bonus
and
action.
it's spell of vitality?
Aura of vitality? And it's basically a free single-use spell. And that is in the...
don't have that one yet.
It does not have to be of a level
Something
you
that I have. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if I remembered it.
Oh, gotcha. That is one of the 100. Oh, I'm sorry, that was 100 gold one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm just like, there's no way this is 50. This would be too good if it's 50.
Yeah, no, that is the 100. Because it's a 3rd level spell.
Yeah.
So looking at the 100, since you find a couple, and there's Aura of Vitality, like I said, there's Catnap, and there's Create Food and Water. And just for kicks, the 2 expensive scrolls you as you're glancing at the prices again, you notice the 1,600 one is Hallucinatory Terrain, and the 2,200 one is Dream.
Can I look at the mace, and can you tell me more about it?
Yeah. So it is named Lightbringer.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And like I said, it's solid brass, and it feels right in your hand. Solid brass.
Oh, brass. I thought you said glass. Yeah. I was like, this sounds like a nice ornament, but.
I mean, we can talk.
It's actually solid ass.
Oh, solid ass. I'm gonna give them a
that would not be pointy though. I feel like that would not do damage.
It'd be big though. Thick mace.
I don't think it's So you hear a call from behind you. This is the shopkeeper speaks up and says, "Interested in that, are you? I can tell you a little bit more about it if you'd like."
Yes, please.
Well, first of all, it's very good, as its name suggests, Lightbringer, at bringing light. It can be used to light your way whenever you want. And while doing so, it puts a little extra holy oomph behind your attacks. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good weapon, if I do say so myself. Quite proud of finding that one.
So mechanically, it can be used as a brass torch.
Yes. Oh, it also
does a bonus holy damage.
So mechanically, it's a +1 to attack and damage rolls, and it counts as a magical weapon. First of all, I will note maces are one-handed. This +1, the head of the mace. This weapon glows as bright as a torch when its wielder commands. While glowing, the mace deals an extra 1d6 radiant damage to undead creatures. Whoops, I didn't read that over. But it is a +1 weapon. It's good against undead creatures, and it can glow brightly as a torch.
Okay. I'm gonna take the mace. I'm going to take off my helmet magically. Does it take off all my armor, or can I do parts of that?
Unfortunately, I'm gonna say it's an all or nothing sort of.
Okay. I take off my armor and I go to the shopkeeper and I say, "Do you believe in destiny?"
What?
I believe in the fates, but destiny. That's a heavy question, stranger.
And I look stunning in my radiant Azamar ways.
You do. You look very pretty and radiant, and your looks are striking.
I'm gonna try to bargain with a religion check.
What?
To what?
How do you bargain with a religion?
Can't I be so holy and religious?
Yeah, I see. I'd say,
I could do persuasion if I have to. I just thought it'd be cool.
No, I think you're right.
You're charisma caster.
I'll let you roll a religion or persuasion with advantage. Up to you.
Ooh.
Is it your
It's an advantage on average a +2.
It's on average a +5.
Really?
That's how the math works out, yeah.
Oh, well then I'm gonna do that then. Okay. Okay, so make my eyes especially glow.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, is there anything I can do?
Right.
I could cast light, that'd be a bit much.
Mm-hmm.
I make the mace light up with its ability.
Yeah.
And then
I see that,
Woo!
22.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I say, don't you think it would just be right to hand this to me? I mean, I'll still give you gold, of course, but 250.
250. What did you get?
A 22 if you're doing advantage.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It does look nice in your hands. Tell you what. You and your friends look like you have a little bit of coin to spend. Why don't we talk discounts at the end? But I'll keep it in mind.
Absolutely.
Yes, please help me. I have no charisma.
Can I
do you work
intimidate
for the
him?
top?
Can I intimidate him with the story of the drug that we're about to? Is that a bad idea?
No.
Anyway. Louis, are you interested? Is anyone else interested in the specifics? Okay, so I've got certain categories here. I've got scrolls.
Yeah.
I've got potions. I've got health potions. I've got rings. I've got staffs. I've got wands, weapons, and all of the etc. things. Is anyone interested in learning about? Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna keep the aura of vitality in the back of my head, and
Okay.
I'm just gonna move. I'm gonna move on to.
Wait, what's the aura of vitality do?
It's a 3rd level spell. Healing energy radiates from you in an aura with a 30-foot radius. Until the spell ends, the aura moves with you, centered on you. You can use a bonus action to cause one creature in the aura, including you, to regain 2d6 hit points, and that lasts for up to a minute concentration.
Yeah.
And the scroll can only be used once?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a paladin spell.
And only by paladins in this party.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick that scroll up too.
It is
100
okay, so you
said, right?
Oh,
yes.
This is the 100 one.
Yeah.
I don't need animal friendship.
Okay, so that's 100 pre-handles. Let's see.
I go inspect the braces that are hanging on the wall.
So here's where you get really sad. Because
Oh,
the bracers the braces are there, and they are labeled braces of defense, and they're also labeled 10,000 gold.
Oh.
Why do you put these things in here? Only to torment us.
I think quite the business move. Highly protected, super expensive, hopefully for no reason.
I mean,
Is
they
there
look
any
very
reason-
finely made.
Oh, go ahead. You were gonna describe
They
them.
are. I'm just. Yeah, they're very finely made. I don't know what the. What's the difference? Hold on, let me look them up. See if there's actual. Before I just bullshit them up.
I believe there is, but you can always bullshit.
Oh yeah, they're like. Yeah, they're like golden. Yeah, they're like golden filigree. There's almost like. Not quite wire, but there's almost like more outline than actual bracelet. You can tell that they would not impede your movements, despite you usually disliking armor a great deal. This
Is there any particular reason why these happen to be so expensive?
Oh, interested in those, are you? Well, they're quite a rare item, you know. It's quite a wonderful find. I think they're well made and just very generally useful and good for protection. I mean, we can talk about things if you would like, but they are quite a pricey item because they were very hard to come by.
Yes, well, in our travels, we do tend to find ourselves getting into trouble, and I can see these
Well, it
elongating
certainly
my
happens.
life by quite a scale, and you can't really put a price on a life, can you?
Well,
Lou is gonna start
put
laughing.
a price on my need to eat and run my store. Like I said, I'm always open to haggling, and you get the sense that this is part of the process that she enjoys, and that maybe the prices are a little marked up, but she's also very easy to work down. But there is a limit to how low I'm willing to go. What would you suggest?
5 silver. And I'm just kidding.
I took away all my manipulation.
We can talk.
Oh, well, I could go as high as 250 gold.
Oh. Maybe, well, let's see. Maybe some of the rings might be more to your liking? Or, I have wonderful potions over there that's well within that price scale.
What kind of rings do you have?
Not quite as low as that, but we can work it something out, I'm sure. I always love trading in favors if you're willing to offer that. But you look like quite a nimble one. I've got this ring of jumping right here.
I got a ring of blight.
That is, hold on. No description. All right. And you see it, and she holds up. She goes over and she pulls out like the little jewelry box of rings, and you see 4 rings, there. And she holds up a beautiful silver ring with like a little person, like almost mid jump, like decorating the side. There's no
Jordan
jewel.
logo.
It's just a band, basically. And she said, "This can let you jump 3 times as far as you normally can. I can tell by your physique, you can jump quite far as it is. You can go higher than you've ever jumped before in your life. I'm sure it's quite fun."
What about landing, though?
Yeah, the thing about that is she
Wait,
doesn't
how
wear
much?
shoes.
Remind me again. How much was she selling them for?
200. So the ring, 3 of the rings.
No, the
it's-
bracers.
The bracers, 10,000 gold.
Well, I did find where.
You
they
found
price-
it?
It's on the Critical Role wiki.
Look, man.
The price was 1,200 gold.
All right, hold on. Can you send me that link? Because I was looking for it, and so I just priced it based on rarity. But I would love to use Matt's price because it seemed reasonable.
Give me a second.
Send me the link. Like I said, this is the item we were going to talk about.
Hmm.
There you go. Just search defense on it.
Yeah. Fucking, I was looking. I couldn't find it. Look.
I really wish I had my falsify value spell. Or my suggestion.
Okay, so 1,200. All right, so the price, so it is not 10,000. It is instead labeled. Let me look. So 1,200. Probably a little bit marked up already. I'm gonna say it's labeled 1,300 instead of 10,000.
Okay. More reasonable.
Look, it's hard to price magical items. I did my best.
Yes, it is.
And I was specifically looking for it and couldn't find it. But
I got you.
thank you. And it's still not 200.
Yes. So you mentioned, and remind me what the rings are. I apologize. I do.
Oh no, it's
everything.
good. No, it's good. It's good. I don't think. So she was showing you the ring of jumping, but you also see labeled there. There are 3 rings, basically labeled 220, and one is labeled mind shielding, one is labeled jumping, one is labeled truth telling, and then there's a 3rd ring that looks much more ornate than the others, and like has like a little silver feather filigree that is labeled feather falling, and is worth 7,500.
Yuck.
Well, I don't need that.
Right.
I can fall already.
Yeah.
I'm a professional faller.
So you mentioned something about favors. You like favors?
I mean, it's always nice to have people owe you, though of course I don't know you personally, so small ones. I can't guarantee you'd keep them, but I don't
I'm very
mind.
trustworthy.
Ooh, can I like look at
Make a insight check, or not insight. Make a persuasion check.
Oh no.
Ooh, can I like look at Sylvia and just be like, no, not a good idea. No, we're not doing any favors right now.
We're full on favor.
We're full on. Our favorite queue is full.
We don't even have papers.
So you said persuasion. That's a
Oh, wait.
-1.
The
Yep.
non-charisma cat. Is that a 0?
Wait.
Did I really? Oh my god!
Oof. Wow.
Alright, she looks you up and down and is like, maybe not, but it's fine. You can work something out, I'm sure. You look at these beautiful rings. They're within your price range. For those curious, the ring of jumping lets you cast jump once as a bonus. I think it lets you just cast it. You can cast jump as a bonus action at will, but you can only target yourself. That's what the ring of jumping does.
Okay.
The ring of mind shielding protects you from like magic that reads your thoughts, zone of truth.
I need that.
Things that like tell people what your creature type or what your alignment is. And they can only telepathically communicate with you if you allow it. This does not. I would say this includes message, but like you can allow message and other sorts of communication because that's a.
Yeah, I can adjust it in the
that'd be-
settings.
Yeah.
I can adjust it in the ring settings.
Yeah, but you can. It completely you read as truthful to spells that tell if you're lying or stuff like that as well.
What's the ring of truth telling?
So the ring of truth telling is while wearing this ring, you have advantage on insight checks to determine whether someone is lying to you.
Huh.
Oh my god.
And then, so get you those good insight checks.
Imagine.
How much are these rings?
220.
Oh.
And then the ring of feather falling that is out of your price range. Ooh, it does have a pretty picture though. I described it off the cuff, but I like this one. is it's just feather falling all the time.
Okay.
Automatically.
Oh, so like a chicken in Minecraft. Okay.
Yeah. You do see apropos of nothing, you do see a bag of holding with a label of 500 GP on this wall if you wanted to upgrade.
No, I'm gonna keep my fanny pack for right now.
All right.
What are some of the
So
other miscellaneous items?
okay. Hold on. I've talked to Louie. I've talked to Mal. I've talked to Sylvia. So Zach, did you want to look at anything? Andrew?
Oh no.
Oh no.
He said something like a second ago.
Yeah. Hold on. You here, buddy? Well, this is why I thought he was being I guess.
Okay, so there's so the ring of mind shielding. How much are healing potions again?
Okay, so you see a box that has hold on. Posting the things I've already seen. Give me just a second. Well, also we wait for Andrew to come back. Where did you go?
Where'd you go? I missed you so.
Not great. But y'all can look at these things. Wait,
Okay.
where are you?
So 220. So cool.
Speak.
Bro!
Game chat. What is this? Oh. Animal friendship, divine favor. Truth telling. 220.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
There you are.
There we go.
Okay, good.
Welcome back.
What happened?
I don't know what is going on. I could hear everybody perfectly. I just wasn't really saying anything. And yeah, here we are.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad you're back. Anyway. All right. Well, some of those prices probably could be brought down. I'll think about it. It's fine. Okay, so right, Louis, or wait, no, I did want to know. So Zach, are you looking at anything?
Yeah, you said that there was an etc. category.
There is an etc. category, which is Sylvia gravitated towards the bracers of defense, but you see boots, you see a couple of necklaces, you see like a little black rod that looks like it has a button. You see the said bag of holding with the 500 GP label. You see a cloak of you see a cloak.
I
Hold
thought
on.
that was gonna be the other one.
What did you think it was gonna be?
Oh no, I knew there was gonna be one of those.
Yeah. You see a cloak. You see said bracers of defense, and you also see a belt with like this. Let me. What are you specifically interested among that?
I want to
lot?
look at the boots.
The boots. Okay, so there are two sets of boots. One is labeled 60 gold. And they are labeled boots of false tracks.
Ooh,
And they look deceptively normal, but very well made brown boots. But if you look at the bottom, there's no grip. They seem like
Tread.
there's almost like there's no tread. But like if you touch them, you feel a tread. But like it almost seems like visually there's no footprint. So that's the boots of false tracks. And then there are also these are pretty familiar to everyone because they're pretty common around Dales because they're boots of elven kind. And they're green boots with like a decidedly nature core of like a brown they look like they're made of leaves, and what these boots do is they give you advantage on stealth checks that rely on moving silently.
Ooh, how much do those cost?
450 gold.
400.
450.
450.
Yeah, could probably be haggled down. I'm trying to decide it. No, it's fine. Because they are, well, look. And then the boots of false tracks. When you're wearing the boots, you can choose to have them leave tracks like those of another kind of humanoid. You can basically decide what your tracks look like.
That's pretty cool. Okay.
Yeah. And those are only 60.
I take the boots of false tracks up to the kitsune, and I say oh, hello, these are some lovely boots you have here.
I've they can be used to play some very fun pranks. Are you interested in them?
Absolutely. I'll give you 50 for them.
She looks you in the eye. Maybe. Well, I'll consider it. Make a persuasion check. Yeah. You're in the room. So, I mean, like, you can interject and...
Oh, shit.
But you have to do it before I make the call for a check.
Okay. No, you can make the
Okay.
persuasion.
She says, just because you look nice, 50 it is.
Flash a
Actually,
toothy grin.
Wait, 50 gold? You went
Yeah.
down to 50? From
That was
450?
the
60.
It was 60.
Oh,
It was
okay.
60 gold. So
Very modest.
yeah, there we go.
Hmm. Okay. Check. Okay. Whew. All right. But we'll tally that all up at the end, just in case. Keep looking around.
So yeah, I look at the cloak of protection, or the cloaks.
Yeah, it was a cloak of protection. Good job.
Flipped.
That is, it says 750 gold, but it is a cloak of protection, which is a +1 on all saves, I believe.
+1 AC, and I believe all saves, but it might just be.
I think it's just AC.
Let me
Yeah,
look.
AC and
Let me
saving
bring it up.
throws.
Yes. Yeah, and it's a pretty blue cloak, with a golden trim and a green band along the top.
Wonderful.
And then, you could get your AC real high if you could manage to get bracers and a cloak.
I don't think they stack.
They
Do they not?
if you're attuned to them, they do. I think.
Really?
If it's not like it's not like temporary HP. If it's multiple attuned items, I think they do stack.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'd let them stack unless maybe think about it, but I don't see why they wouldn't. It doesn't say anything about not stacking.
Fair.
So that's a cloak of protection. There's also the amulets. There's a belt that looks like, though it is very expensive. So but it's interesting, right?
Players,
And then I also look at the amulet.
Okay, so there's one that calls to you right away because it's just like it's a necklace and it's got like a little beer, like a little tankard with like foaming thing, and it's labeled It's labeled Amulet of the Drunkard. And hold on, let me. What it does?
Okay, Jeremy Crawford does confirm that they do stack.
Hey.
Yeah. I think players handbook 205.
And you it kind of hits you like when you approach it. It's not super strong, but you do definitely smell it. It smells like old ale stained wood. And what it does is when you drink a pint of alcohol while wearing it, once per day, it can restore 44 plus 4 hit points, like a health potion.
Interesting.
when you drink something alcoholic.
That's crazy.
It can act as a health potion. And that is 120 gold. And then the second amulet is labeled like with an acronym. So I need to look what. Oh, right. The second amulet is hold on. Oh shit! I forgot to do something. It's labeled. It's a golden oval shape, like an eye, and it's got like a closed eye decal and like the symbol for divination inscribed on it, with a silver backing. And it is labeled Amulet of Proof Against Detection and Location.
Interesting. And the price tag on that one?
Oh, that one is 175.
Do you offer any discounts on bundling healing potions?
Everything but healing potions are discountable. Because healing potions are so important, I have already discounted them as heavily as I can.
Okay, but there's not going to be anything for bundles, like if I bought 3, the 4th one's free or anything like that?
I think we can discuss after we made our purchases.
Everything can be discounted. I like haggling. I like giving people discounts. We'll talk about it when we'll see how much you're buying.
Can somebody else talk?
And you do see someone asked about healing potions, right?
Yeah, I asked like the general prices.
So you see like a little it's like the pull out, red velvet kind of display case. And you see common are 40 gold.
Okay.
Greater are 120 gold, and superior are 1,500 gold, which is very, very good prices for healing potions.
So 40. Okay, that's all I need to know. Okay. Don't really.
Okay.
I'm just making my price list right now, so.
Yeah, it's good. Here, I can keep sending you pictures as you investigate things.
Hi, Bubby.
And underneath the thing is once again like no haggling.
Man, shops are fun. Okay.
Let's see. I think what's left that y'all haven't looked at are the staffs, the wands, and a couple of the etc. items.
We didn't look at the potions.
Yeah, and the potions. You're right.
So what are some of the other etc. items since I'm still over here?
Okay, so the only ones left are you see a long thin black rod with a button in the middle labeled in yeah. Hi. Very common.
I knew what it was as soon as you described it the first time.
Yeah, I thought you might. It's labeled immovable rod, and it is 300 gold.
Fog.
And there are 2. And then there is also a belt of hill giant strength for 12,500 gold.
12,000.
That might come down because I was basing a lot of the more expensive items around the rarity, but if the braces of defense were only 1,300, some of those more higher price items might come down. And I'll think about it. It's not going to come down to affordability, but that's the GM's note of, now I have something to bound the rare items around. So I might look at those again. But they're not going to come down below 1,000.
Wonderful, yes. So, Anyone else find anything they want?
Yeah, I found a few items. But
That's nice.
let's continue looking. Let me
I
know.
appreciate it.
Let me know if y'all find anything interesting. And I'm gonna walk to the cashier.
Yes, hello.
Hi. Yes. How are you today?
I am doing great. I love having customers.
That's great.
Especially
Oh, what were we saying?
especially an interesting bunch like you, lad. I could sniff out an adventuring group a mile away.
Yes.
Do y'all have a name? I'm gonna get it.
Yes,
I'm gonna
we're
y'all name yourselves.
we're currently newly formed, but
Oh, how exciting!
yes. How did you come to manage a shop like this? I'm basically gonna try to sweet talk my way to get my expertise. What's my
I was not called.
Oh, your charm. Are you trying to charm, or are you trying to
Cause well yeah, I'm trying to use
or
my
just
diplomat.
persuasion?
I'm trying to use my diplomat feat, like right before the right before we collect everything, because I already have my price list.
Okay, I'm gonna look up what that does exactly.
Remember,
remind me what that does.
Arthur had it.
Yeah, I know, but I want the wording.
If you spend 1 minute talking to someone who can understand what you say, you can make a charisma persuasion check contested with their insight check. If you or your companions are fighting the creature, your check automatically fails. If you succeed, the target is charmed by you as long as it remains within 60 feet of you, and for 1 minute thereafter.
Okay, go ahead and give me that persuasion check.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, okay?
Okay.
Have fun.
I'll try.
Let's go, baby. Come on. 4? What? You are at 11. Oh my god. 14.
Oh man.
I'm about to change the color of the dice I have.
Give me some more luck. Okay, so you chat her up. It's hard to tell if that sort of thing isn't so much a spell. You just kind of have an intuition that if you talk to someone, you know how to get in their head and like be very friendly with them. It's not a magical effect. It's just you are that charming kind of effect. So you don't know if it worked or not, but she does seem friendly and receptive.
Good thing it's not.
Yeah, it's not a magical effect. But I mean, also she was pretty friendly and receptive beforehand too, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah, customer service.
Yeah. Although, I mean, you do get the sense that she genuinely enjoys her job. And she talks a little bit about like buying the shop and like she used to do a little bit of adventuring herself, and just she directs you to the potions, and she starts getting off on a tangent about how lovely their wife is, and that she's the best potion maker around, and you're getting a really good deal on those, and that their wife doesn't really like so much the storefront thing, so they sell their
wife.
Yeah, they have a wife. Yeah, they start talking about you get a name and Sweet Oben, and she's another kitsune that she met a couple centuries ago. And
there we go.
It's okay. What do you want? And they just they talk about their wife a lot once you get them on the topic. How she's the best wife in the whole world. The most beautiful, the most kind, the most generous.
Oh yeah, and then it's like, oh yeah, I get what you mean. Fortunately, I'm not married just yet, but there were people.
She's so cute when she makes her potions. I'm sure you'll find someone. I hope you find someone great. It is amazing being married.
Yeah. And you kind of just see, well, Louis, it's just gonna be that, it's just like, yeah, this is a nice conversation, but I just thought about something kind of sad.
Aw.
But yeah,
Oh shit.
I'm still just gonna keep talking.
She like reaches out. They reach out and they pat your hand and and they say, "I'm sorry about whatever trouble has crossed your past, but I'm sure things will get better. And I wish the best for you." And she seems to like have picked up in your brief moment of sadness.
Oh,
and is trying to empathize.
Yeah, I quickly fixed myself. It's like, oh yeah, sure. And with the fakest, breathe.
Okay, Becca.
Hi. Yep.
Wait.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I swallowed wrong.
Crooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about that. Okay. Sorry, what were you saying, Louis?
Yeah, it's just trying to go. It's just like wiping, brushing off that look on my face, and then just continue talking.
Gotcha. She seems to see past it a little bit. Almost like she rolled a natural 20. But she lets you change the subject and get back.
Question.
Yeah, what's up?
Me?
Does Sylvia pick up on this?
Ah, shit.
Roll an insight check.
Okay.
Wait, put the ring on.
Look
Just
at
try it out. I'm just kidding.
I think. No.
God damn it! Ah!
You were looking at the braces like, but money.
Just looking at the price tags, like, damn.
I'm so mad.
I need to find a certain image.
Okay, so does anyone want to look at the potions, staves, or wands?
I'll look at the staffs and the potions. I don't think I need a wand.
Yeah, I'd look at the potion too.
I will note the wands are usable by anyone. They're not like specifically for magic casters.
Okay.
Just to clarify, it's not like an arcane focus. It's just they're like scrolls but multi-use.
Oh, I look at the ones then.
But actually, better than multi-use because you don't need to, or not better than scrolls because you don't need to have them on your spell list.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the ones then.
You're gonna look at the ones? Okay.
We're just gonna look at everything.
Just look at everything.
I appreciate it, actually. Okay, so open so many things. You see, the first one is so 2 of the wands are worth 500 gold, and then the next one is worth 8,500 gold. And one of them is stained in black, and it's got like a little glass dewdrop at the end, and then it continues into the wand. And it is a wand of magic detection. And basically you can cast detect magic from it 3 times per day.
Ooh.
So that's nice. Post the picture. And then there is the wand of web. It's a long thin black wand, and then it has like silver filigree at the end that ends in a silver spiral. How did we lose?
Rip. There goes Andrew.
Oh, god damn it. Please don't say damn when you're in the party. Yeah, magic items aren't cheap, guys. Andrew, where'd you go?
He's
there
back.
he is. There he is. Okay.
Hey, sorry, the Wi-Fi is shooting the bed for some reason.
No.
Hold
It'd
on,
be like
just a
that
second,
some
I gotta
days.
let the dogs in. But I
Okay.
can still hear everyone, so just keep talking.
Okay. So the wand of web, it's got like a silver spider holding like a purple gem on the top, and it lets you cast web 7 charges, and then it like regains a d6 every time. So you could potentially cast it up to 7 times. Although if you use it too often, it does have a chance of breaking if you like use all the charges without letting it refill. And that's the other 501, and then the I wish the search engine would not get fucked. The last one, which is okay, we're just gonna wait for V to be back because that's a very loud puppy.
Things are definitely happening.
I'm gonna eat cake. Hello.
Wow.
I hope that wasn't her slipping.
Okay, just less barking.
Alright, sorry about that.
It's good. It's good.
Okay.
So the last one, which is much more expensive than the others, is silver, and it's got it looks like a lightning bolt drenched in metal, with a star candle, and it is a wand of lightning bolts, which is some gnarly stuff, and appropriately priced.
All right, guys, we might need
How
to
much
call
is
in
this
favor.
one?
8,500 with the
okay.
same caveat.
Damn.
What kind of favor do you need done?
Wands of Lightning Bolt is very powerful. I don't feel bad about pricing that one high.
I'm just
How much was the web one?
bless you.
Thank you.
Both of the other ones were 500, but probably top downable.
Okay.
Let me see.
I definitely should have went to Rogue College.
No. And then I think the only things that y'all haven't looked at, the last items you haven't looked at, which are the staffs. God damn it. Sorry. I make one spelling mistake and it's like, I don't want to bring up anything, actually.
No swearing in my Christian Minecraft server.
Fuck off. No. Okay, so it's a very ornately decorated staff of a very pretty black and gold filigree, and it's got like prongs above it, and it's labeled Staff of Adornment. And this one is only there's actually several of them, and it's only 40 gold. And there's little what it does is you can put objects, and if they weigh no more than a pound, they will like basically float around the tip. In a very pretty manner. It's mostly decoration, and you can have like up to 3 things floating above the staff, and while you're holding the staff, you can make them spin or whatever you want.
Oh, perfect.
There's an adder staff, which is 440 gold. Which it's a large wooden staff with it's got the head of a cobra on the top, and basically you can turn it into the head of the snake can come alive for a minute, and then when you hit somebody with it, the snake also attacks them and does poison damage. So it's a little sneaky friend.
That sounds hilarious. Wait, staffs are a staff a dex or a strength weapon?
Staff is a magic weapon.
No,
I mean, like, do
It's
you
just
use
like
strength
melee
or dex?
I think it's a quarter staff. It's basically a quarter staff.
Okay.
That would make sense.
And And the last one, oh boy, is pure white, and it has large white rings splayed out on the top around a white crystal ball. And then basically what it does is you get +1 to attacks and damage rolls with it, and also +1 to spell attack rolls. And then if a flying creature you can see within 30 feet of you makes an attack roll against you, you can use your reaction to hold the staff aloft and cause it to flare with light. And the attacker has disadvantage on the attack roll, and it must succeed on a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or be blinded until the start of its next turn. And this is the end. Oh, no, that's not it. No, why? Oh boy. Come on. Shouldn't be that. There it is. It's actually got artwork, which is nice. And then there's the potions, which are there's several. Is anyone interested in the potions?
We might
Sure, might be, yeah.
Okay, so there's. I'm gonna go through them quickly. And they're set up in a very like loving display of like there's like all little cute sorts of decorations around them and little cute cards describing what they do. There's for 50 GP there is a potion of climbing, a potion of watchful rest. For 200 there's a lightning resistance potion, a water breathing potion. For 300 there's a fire breath. There's a filter of love and like a little heart-shaped glass. For 1500 there's a potion of gaseous form. And they start getting more expensive. There's a couple like top tier ones that there's only one of these in the shop and they're like set aside. There's a stone's giant strength for 2700. There's an elixir of health for 5500 and invulnerability for 8000.
Well,
Yes.
Cough.
Cough. What's up? What y'all thinking?
how much was the wand of the web whatever?
500,
Okay.
but might be able to be talked down.
You sound so disheartened.
I'm sorry. Magic items are expensive, but hackable, and you can come back for them later.
Yeah, I can definitely haggle.
Well, how are we gonna come
You
back?
have 3 charisma characters in your party. Don't boo-hoo me. Your bard
You're
is
very
actively
likable.
charming the shopkeep. I don't know what you want from me.
Fair enough.
And that's about the entire inventory.
Ooh, okay.
So, now let's get down to brass tacks. What do y'all want?
One of the 220s.
Could you post the screenshot of the rest of the stuff that's in the shop?
I am working on it. I'm just gonna start posting everything.
Not the scrolls. Man.
Pricing is hard. But, I mean, I will remind you that you're also able to pool your money if you would like to get something for a specific party member. Actually, while you're in the shop, and Sozak, what are you doing?
As in, like, what am I buying?
No, what are you looking at right now? What are you browsing?
I'd probably be browsing the potions with whoever else was looking at the potions.
Okay.
I think that was Sylvia.
Yes. Okay, I need you
Had
to
Al. Had 8L.
make a let's see. Oh, I forgot about that.
Uh-oh.
Make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. $17.
Nice.
17.
Yeah,
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, and you're within 3 of Mel, but presumably close to Mel anyway. But nonetheless, yeah, okay. You feel it didn't find you while you were in the Heist dungeon. Almost, you were already watched there. So there was an overwhelming presence in that place that was hostile, but obscuring at the same time. So when you feel the creeping sensation of eyes on your back, it's noticeable. It's a return to form.
I spin around quickly.
You don't see anything. You have that creeping sensation once more. Maybe there's something out of the corner of your eye. Maybe.
Everything all right, Sozak?
I kind of pull my jacket closer to myself, kind of shake my head just ever so slightly, and I say, I'm fine, thanks.
Insight check!
Yeah, give me a deception check, buddy.
Come on, please. God, finally!
There you go!
Oh, you got it!
I mean, you can still roll. You have a high deception check. If you want to deceive.
Nah, not really.
Okay, yeah, so, Sylvia, you are very able to clearly... This music is the wrong music.
Not doing at all.
Yeah, I wanted to say something, but I didn't want to ruin anything.
Do I have something for this?
There we go.
Okay, so you can very clearly see that something is wrong with Sozak. He's paranoid. He's like glancing over his shoulder. Sozak hiding under your cloak does not make the sensation go away. If only anything, it makes it feel worse. There's someone behind you. Now you can't even see out of the sides. Your vision is blocked by the sides of your hood.
So you're lying. Did you say that out loud? Yes. Of course I did.
I shoot her a glance. I shoot her kind of an angry look, and I growl, "What's it to you? Why do you bother with how I'm feeling?"
Well, because we're traveling together, and I'd like to make sure that the people I am with are of sound mind and body.
He growls again. He says, it's just a case of the creeps. Nothing more. It's a weird thing of mine.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to bother yourself with this.
Well, I'm going to, but fine.
Yeah. You can tell. Silly.
Yeah.
You can tell that whatever's bothering him is more than just incidental chills. And so exactly the sensation is not leaving, though it is ever present.
Wait, did I hear him kind of go off a little bit?
Yeah. He's not being subtle.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look. I'm gonna look over, but I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna be a little bit nosy.
Okay.
Sozak apologizes to Sylvia. He says, "I'm sorry. I don't mean to snap like that."
No, it's fine. I just, healthy concern. Is it something the rest of us should be worried about?
I'll let you know if it ever gets to that point. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
So, Zach, when you look at Sylvia, you notice her tattoo peeking out from her chest, and it's piercing you with its gaze. It's staring at you, unblinking for once.
Oh god. Okay.
I did put this in a very inconvenient place, didn't I?
Yeah. This was your own choice.
My eyes go wide. My eyes go wide as I'm staring at your chest.
What is this? Some sort of fan fiction?
It's going in a weird direction.
I'm sorry.
No, this was on me.
And I have like a bewildered expression.
They are a bit strange, aren't they? Buttons up shirt a little bit.
The eyes are covered for the most part, but you can still feel them their gaze burning into your skin. Although, you feel it still on the back of your neck. No matter how you look around, you can't see anything that could be the source of this gaze, but nevertheless,
Do I see
the
him
sensation
staring?
is there. I mean, yeah, you were already paying attention, so yes.
Hey, buddy. There's a thing called boundaries. Hey. So that.
Oh, no, it's
man.
nothing like that. It's just the tattoo. It's weird. It kind of stares a little bit. No, it's not. It's fine.
Okay. This is clearly a private moment. I'm just gonna turn around.
Is it though?
I don't know. Y'all seem to have a moment. Everything all right, Sozak?
Alright, so Sozak is visibly sweating by now. Trembling ever so slightly. And he's like, and he says, yeah, I just need a bit of fresh air is all. And he hurries out the door.
Can I stop him? I'm gonna stop him and cast Detect Magic.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay. Hold on.
This whole room's about to turn into a disco ball.
Most of the room does light up. A lot of the things in here are magical. But you also see
Becca, camera.
Oh, sorry. Life imitates art. No.
Wait, what just happened? I wasn't looking at the.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry
That's
about
okay.
it.
That's good.
okay.
That's good. It's fine.
Leave it at that.
At this point, I've readjusted my shirt so that the tattoo could still see.
Okay.
Oh.
You. Oh, how does detect magic work? Let me look that up.
Let me go ahead and skibbity bop boop.
Thank you. Let me look here. Okay. 30 feet. Yeah, so you see a faint. Does it tell you the spell of magic? It does, right?
Yeah, it tells me the school.
So you, surprisingly, because it's not on around any of the items, which you would expect. There's a lot of different magical items around here that's giving off a lot of glow, but floating in the middle of the air, kind of circling around Sozak, there's a spot of sourceless divination magic. You don't see anything there, but there is a source of divination magic in the air.
I pull up my notes from Bard College. What does divination mean?
It is clairvoyance. It's seeing and learning truths. It's divination. The school of divination is
it's tied to religion.
no.
No.
No, it's more about fact-finding, about seeing things. It's about, there's some very powerful spells that are like, they can even let you see the future.
Oh my god, this is
augur.
actually the spell divination. Oh my god.
No. Make an Arcana check for me, please.
Oh lord. Arcana. 12. These are some mid rolls.
Yeah. Well, there is. I mean, like I said, divination is the school of magic that has to do with.
Okay, go try to chant.
Sorry. Look. Let me see if I can't find a distinct way of explaining it. Do you know what divination magic is as a person?
I know there's like, I know the different schools. I just don't know what exactly divination. I forgot what divination actually is. Like, is it like someone trying to control him? I know. Is it someone just trying to read his thoughts?
That would be enchantment. Detect thoughts is divination, I believe. It's like
fortune telling, sending messages.
It's mental magic.
It's mental magic, but it's also like fact finding magic.
Guidance,
of like
detect magic.
Trying to discern the truth of something, of trying to see beyond the veil, or extraneous extra senses can be divination. Let me look up some
yeah, and there's no actual name for whatever is floating around.
Detect magic is well, you don't know. You didn't recognize what exactly the spell is. You only get the school of magic. Oof. And that there is definitely something there. Detect magic, all the detect spells are divination. Identifies divination, detect thoughts, fortune's favor. Oh, that's not a good example. Locate object, see invisibility, tongues. All of these things fall under divination.
So someone okay, it's telling magic. I don't know.
Yes.
But yeah, I kind of get it. So something like following you. Someone, something.
Okay. It's Sozak says under his breath, "It's the eyes. They're watching me, watching my every move."
Oh shit! Hold on, buddy. We're in a business transaction, so let's put this on. Let's put this on pause. I'm gonna cast dispel magic.
You're gonna cast dispel magic. All right. Okay. Yeah. What level do you cast it at?
Well, it's the highest level I know. So.
3rd level. Yeah. Okay. So, go ahead and roll is it a charisma check with proficiency? What do you get to roll with dispel magic?
For each level 4th or higher, must make a equal spells level. Wait, ability check. Spellcasting ability. So my spellcasting modifier.
Yes. Okay. So.
Which I think. Is
so roll a charisma check.
Let's go, buddy. Come on, is it a level 4? Is it a level 4?
You strike out with your dispel magic at the area with the divination spells, and the shopkeeper's like, "Hey, watch where you're throwing that!" And the
Sorry.
If you dispel something, you have to pay for it.
You dispel it, you buy it.
But
you dispel it, you buy it.
Brushes up against something, and you see almost a flash of like a very clear circle that a circle, an orb that appears against the edge of your magic, but then it pushes against it, and your dispel magic fades away, not able to pierce the magic of whatever is causing this.
Shit. Mel, come here.
What's up?
Take him outside. Do paladin things.
Do paladin things.
There's clearly something fucky with him. So we need to
It
get
is a
him.
bit strange to talk about him like he's not standing right there.
He's talking about the eyes. Something is fucky. There is.
Well,
There
I
is-
mean, I do. It's kind of a part of my body at this point. There are, in fact, eyes watching.
from your chest. I don't.
Where have you been? This is
Well, I know the tattoo. I know about the tattoo. I don't know about the eyes. I don't
It
know.
blinks at you.
Oh, I didn't know it. Sorry, I tend to be more respectful. Eyes.
Sure. No.
Can I make?
So-
Is this like some kind of
Yeah.
god or something? Is it like? Is this some sort of eye god? God of sight?
I mean, you can make a religion check.
Yeah, I'm actually saying this out loud too. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Maybe you did mention that we are in the middle of a transaction. I don't think this is going anywhere anytime soon.
Shit.
Let's finish up here, get somewhere private to deal with everything. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'll
Someone-
do plenty
here.
of paladin things.
You know what,
she's
Mel?
like Harry is like, you look like y'all.
Hey,
I will
one
be
moment.
here if y'all
One
want to
moment.
go take care of your friend with whatever's going on.
You know what? So you know what? Yeah, Sylvia, you take him outside.
Do monk things.
Okay.
I'll finish the transaction here. You take him outside.
If you could get her down on those braces to about like 400, that would be awesome.
How would you say that? Out loud?
That's too low.
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do. Go.
Perfect. Okay.
She's like, do you have a list of what they wanted to buy exactly?
Yeah, sure.
Do you actually know what your friends
Sure.
wanted to buy, or
I
should
know
you go
it.
follow them?
Well, he already got. I know Sozak got the boots. I don't know. I thought you were just piling stuff on the counter.
The counter. Yeah, there was a couple of things, but not everything.
Oh,
Maybe.
What was your price list? I just like poke my head out the door. So what was y'all's price list? What did y'all want? What was your cart?
Literally, I cannot afford anything, so don't really worry about it. I don't even think you could get it low enough for me to be able to afford it.
You'd
I
be like,
mean, the webs could probably go down to 300. Maybe.
Yeah. But
Okay.
it's not something that's necessarily screaming at me, you
I
know?
can take a look at it.
Yeah, it's fair.
Let me double check the list again. Boom, 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 boom. Where is?
I
my
want
cart?
at least 2 regular healing potions and 1 greater, though. So that's...
Okay. There's two two regular healing potions.
Yeah, 2
Yeah.
common and 1 greater.
Okay, that's 80 and
200 total?
wait, yeah, he had it on the
Yeah, it would be 200 total.
Okay, cool. So Zach, if you wait, so did you remember?
So
Do you
Zach-
know what you want?
Yeah, I'm purchasing the boots of false
Tracks.
tracks. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I also purchase 1 common health potion?
Okay, you already bought the boots for 50.
No, I haven't like officially
Okay.
gone through any of the transactions yet.
Okay.
She was like, let's do it all at the end, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can see what I can do. So you already got the discount. So okay, cool. Mel, do you know what you want?
Yeah, I think I want this mace and maybe a scroll of vitality. No, scroll of what was it again?
The scroll of
The aura of vitality.
Yeah.
That's 100. So that's 400 gold. Yeah, 400 gold. You know what? It's fine. I'll see what I can do.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Anyone else?
Yeah, and I'm picking up the ring of mind shielding and then 2 commons.
Okay. 2 common. Okay.
So we can. So
we're gonna deal with Sozak and Sylvia. You walk outside after having quickly spat out what your order is. You walk into the bright sunshine, and if anything, the sensation gets worse under the clarity of daylight.
Oh shit!
The sun feels like it's piercing into your brain. As you, yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, you go ahead.
No, I didn't. That's fine. It was just I was vamping.
Yeah. So can you tell me what the fuck is going on?
He's Sozak huffs and puffs, and he.
That's all you want.
he manages to through a strangled voice to get out that ever since a certain incident in my hometown a long time ago, I've had these visions of eyes. What?
No, incorrect.
You gotta be lying.
Wait, what am I getting wrong?
Get your lore wrong.
The timeline.
Oh, the timeline.
Not the timeline. Don't screw up the timeline.
Oh wait, yeah, didn't we? So
it's literally since just a little bit before you joined the party.
Oh, so this is a recent thing.
This is a very recent thing.
Okay, gotcha. Would I draw the line like, oh, this thing that happened might be causing it? Or is that not really?
Would you?
That's probably the only thing that I would think, other than one of my buddies from the past did this to me without me knowing. So yeah, okay, retcon. He's like, just before I met all of you guys, just before I met each of you guys, I started seeing visions of eyes piercing into my soul. And they appear every so often, and there's nothing I can do to get rid of them. And they fill me with this sense of dread that I've never heard of from anybody else on my journeys. I'd like to.
Or after whatever happened to your family?
This is after. Long after.
Louis, did you share what you actually saw, or did you just shoot a dispel magic at something?
I in general just really just ask questions like, is somebody following you? And I just kind of ask questions about the eyes. I don't think I expressed like what kind of magic it was.
Okay. Continue.
Okay. And
Sorry.
No.
I was gonna get Silly an Arcana check, but Louis didn't share the information, so she doesn't have enough to go on.
I'd like to imagine I'm pulling my hood up around my face to try to conceal myself as much as possible.
The shadow helps, though it feels inadequate.
Is there an alleyway?
Yeah, you can find one.
Come on.
I kind of stumble after Sylvia.
Being in the shadow helps even more, though, than it does not go away. Sozak, make an intelligence check.
Cool. Dirty.
Okay, so you realize, thinking back about like timing of this and the way it's been, you realize it's always only been once a day, and it's only lasted for a short amount of time, several minutes, but not much longer at that. It's like randomly throughout the day. It could be it's happened at multiple times per day, or not per day, but like it's sometimes this happened in the morning, sometimes this happened in the afternoon, sometimes it's when I just wake up or like lunch or whatever. That doesn't matter, but it's only always been once a day and only for a short amount of time.
I relay this information to Sylvia.
Would I be able to put 2 and 2 together on that?
Now you make your Arcana check.
Do I have advantage because I have a magical tattoo that allows me to do this thing?
You know what? Sure you fucking do.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
How'd I do?
That sounds like a scrying spell.
Someone's scrying on you.
I stop my trembling and just look up, and I growl, "What? Spying on me?"
Did you not put those 2 together? You're
He
better at
starts-
magic than I am.
He starts giggling to himself. It all makes sense now.
So, do you have any idea who it could be? Someone watching you, that means they're watching all of us.
Can I roll intelligence to make a guess as to who this would be?
No. You can make guesses, but I'm not gonna help you out with the roll.
No idea. Okay.
I'll be at
Would Sozak have any idea of what kind of person or entity would be able to do something like this?
Well, it
Or is
is from what you understand, scrying is a high level spell. But
okay.
there's also clearly items that allow you to do it. So either a high level spell or a magical item.
Okay.
Well,
I respond to Sylvia. This must be the work of a highly powerful entity.
well, I can do it.
My eyes narrow at her. You can?
Yeah, quite recently. This.
It stares at you, it bores into your soul.
I kind of make a shuddering sound like and look away from the eye.
Yeah.
You
can feel it. You can feel its gaze against your skin, even through your cloak.
Ooh.
So that actually this kind of sensation with the scrying spell is quite unusual. This is not usually a component of scrying. Like half the point is the person not being aware.
I tell Sylvia. Oh, sorry. I respond to Sylvia. But isn't the point of most scrying spells to not be aware that the person is being spied on? Because I'm having the opposite sensation where it's quite obvious that someone's watching me.
Would I have any idea? Would there be a roll?
Make I'm gonna say no, you don't have enough information to put things together. You can make a guess as yourself. Well, okay, no wait. You may make what would this be? You may make an intelligence check with advantage.
Hey, I'm good at that.
Nice.
22.
All right. So
Fucking finally.
yeah, there you go. There you go. You know that yes, like you said that most often, like you said, it's most often not supposed to like leave any traces like this. And then you kind of connect the dots together, especially with your item that you have recently been dealing with things that you notice. You put together that and like Sozak's like fearful stance and how scared he's been every time this has happened, and you start to connect some of those dots together. That maybe these two things are related.
Any possibility this has something to do with that hag?
How you scratch?
Well, that's something to do with her and the people that she's associated with, not necessarily her.
As in people she would be in league with?
Not even necessarily in league with. I don't think she had many friends.
Sozak chuckles. Fair point, fair point. It's entirely possible. The energy that I felt in that strange realm that we visited reminds me a lot of what visits me. I wouldn't doubt if both run off of the same power source, if you know what I mean.
Well, sort of. Magic's not really my deal, but... Interesting. Well, it's nice to know that we're being watched.
And as you say that, the sensation fades, and the darkness is just the darkness, the sun is just the sun. Sylvia's tattoo is still creepy, but not piercing, and things are back to normal.
I breathe a sigh of relief. It's gone now. Thank you for coming out with me.
Yes, of course. Figure if anyone's good at talking, Louis.
I suppose we should join our compatriots now.
Yes, might as well.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, let's jump to Louis and Mel. You are in the shop, and you have a pile of items. What you up to?
After I push them out the door, I'm just gonna come back. Sorry about that. Yes, we seem to be done with our purchases.
Right. Let's talk price then. She gets like this Cheshire grin. No, I know how it is with adventures. It's fine. Let's talk. So, first off, let's get the easy things out of the way. I do not haggle on health potions, so that's you wanted. If I heard right,
2 commons.
5 common healing potions in total, and 1 greater. Is that correct?
I wanted 2. Sylvia wanted 2.
1 and 1.
2 and 1 greater.
2 and 1 greater. And so it's like wanted 1 common.
Yeah.
1 common. Okay. Yeah, 5 commons, 1 greater.
Okay, let's deal with that first. That would be.
I've already taken my gold out.
Let me take my 80 out.
That would be 320 up front, and then we can deal with the more specialty items.
Yep, I'm gonna hand over the money.
All right. So, if I understand correctly, you want this mace, this scroll, these boots, this ring, and was there anything else? So
we got the mace, rings. Sylvia didn't want anything besides the health potions. Sozak wanted the boots.
Well,
You wanted. How? The real question is how. We're gonna get back into this fortified city, the xenophobic fortified city.
Come in at the border. Anyway, don't get fake favors.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so that's let's see. So off the bat, before anything else, let's start with the starting price.
Okay.
Plus 60 plus the Green of Mind shielding.
Ah, yes, the perfect music for business transactions.
Yeah. Cough, cough. I did put something in the shop specifically for a thing, but it's fine.
oh, probably what? Boots of Elven Kind, right?
Well, no. No, that was, like I said, I didn't know y'all were going on a stealth mission.
Oh.
You know what? It's fine. It's on that list. That's not what I was looking for, actually. Where is my list of prices?
Oh, a little bit.
Yeah, it's a very ugly room. We can talk about aesthetics if you want. I don't mind changing things a little bit. Oh wait, right, 220 for the ring. Okay, so right off the bat, that would be another 680 gold before anything else.
680 in total.
On top of the 320 for the healing potions. We talk about these things separately.
Okay,
Mhm.
yeah, we already. Okay, so we already got the healing potion out of the way. 600. Wait, you said 600 and what?
80.
80.
Now, your friend with the nice smile already talked you down a little bit. Talked me a little bit down the boot. So I will knock off. Let me see. I'll knock 20 off of that right off the top for you for 660.
How about we do? Let's do a smooth 600. How does that sound?
Ooh, 600. What's your argument for that then?
Better management. I mean, I don't like doing math. Might as well just add 600 to it. Call it a day. You get it nice bulk. You don't have to.
You are buying quite a lot. Could I convince you? I noticed your friend was eyeing up the bracers over there, and I know adventuring goes, you tend to run into a little more cash than normal. How about she promises to come back here and buy those bracers from me instead of from somebody else? And yeah, we can do 600.
So there's other bracers.
Not at such a good price.
I think that's a deal for her to make. Let me go get her. I kind of like peek through the window to see.
There's not really let me see. Is there a window in the picture?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the window. Well, I wouldn't lead out to the alley.
Oh. Okay, I can't do that. Like, oh, can I get like 15 on pump? Looking out the window.
You can like peek out the door, and try to spot them if you roll a perception check for me.
Perception. Let's go. That's persuasion.
Hit a 12. Well, that's persuasion, not perception, and you really should have saved that for haggling, but it's too late now.
My good roll.
Yeah, you see Sylvia and Sozak starting to make their way out of the alley.
Oh.
Conversation.
I kind of look at Sozak. Like, oh, how you doing, buddy?
I give a weak smile and say, "I'm good. I'm better. Thank you."
We can.
But you could tell that the thank you is genuine.
We can go get drinks later. Sylvia, hey. So,
Yes.
we can get you the bracers, but we got to come back
What did you
here.
do to her?
How could you say such a thing? As I floof one of my afro puffs.
Amazing. It's a very cute face, that's all.
She just wanted a good deal. She wanted a deal, so.
That's not quite what she said, by the way, just in case you were confused.
Oh wait, so.
She said she'll knock the price down to 600 if Sylvia promises to come back and buy the bracers later when she's in money and wants them.
Oh, okay.
Well, if I end up back in this area, yes, definitely.
Yeah, I look at her and give her a thumb. I look at the cashier and give her a thumbs up. I'll give them a thumbs up.
They like rim up from behind the counter.
Awesome. So how are we splitting this up since we saved in total 80 gold?
I already bought my stuff.
I mean, I still got the health potion, so I don't know. So what are we? So it's between 3 people?
Well,
Well,
between Melissa, Sozak, and you. Yeah, between 3 people.
Well, Sozak got like the cheaper option. I think I
Yeah,
got the most
so-
expensive.
No, Mel got the most expensive.
Oh yeah, the
Mhm.
thing is 300. So 300 and 220.
Okay, what was the original cost of everything?
680.
680.
And we got it down to 600.
Yes.
Oh, thank God. Thank God we have an accountant.
Okay. Okay, so my things are 400 total.
Yeah.
Mine was 220 because I only got the ring and like some health potions.
Okay, so mine was 58%, so I should get 58% of the discount. So I should get 47 gold of the discount. And then what did Zozak buy?
He bought the
Boots of false tracks
for like a $10 for like what 50 gold or 50 gold.
60.
So his total was 60 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he got 8% or 9%, so he should get 9% of the discount.
Which is
So you should get 7 gold off.
we're doing.
Okay,
She's doing some
so-
hardcore math.
It's not hardcore math, it's simple basic math. It's a
No, yeah, I see what she's doing. So 400 and then
doing, but why?
how much did you say in gold yours was, Melissa?
47 gold off.
Minus 47. Okay.
And then Sozak spent how much? I guess 120.
No, that was
So
Sozak was the boots.
Yeah.
Louis spent 220.
220. That's 33% or a third.
Okay.
So he gets 26 gold off. That might not round properly, but because there was an 80 gold discount, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, sorry, I'm just looking back at my work. 47, 7 is 54 plus
Yeah, it would be
25,
minus 54.
79.
So minus 26.
Yeah.
From 200, so or 220
I mean,
minus.
D&D is technically a game of
26?
math.
So that would be okay. So if I've done the math right, and you've done the math right, Melissa, you owe 353. Sozak, you owe 53, and Louis, you will owe 194.
194.
Yeah, that's right.
194.
274. Perfect. Minus.
Yeah, accounting is all about this shit, honestly.
I now
If you
have.
get a discount, then what do you apply it to? If some of the things break, you gotta accumulate it for all of the products. Are you okay, fine?
Okay, 2 common.
It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, I'm immediately gonna. Put
I'd
the
rather
ring on
do
too.
calculus.
Calculus is different, but also fun.
Fun. Okay.
Yeah,
No.
it's more about derivatives and stuff. It's interesting.
Okay, so
you said
let's
I
see.
was supposed to spend 353. Or
Yes, I posted the numbers in chat.
oh, sweet.
Yep. And I have 73 gold left.
You get Melissa, you get the Lightbringer and a scroll of the Aura of Vitality. I'm actually gonna, these are gonna be big, so I'm gonna put them in things. So if you could do me a favor and add those to your character sheet. Yeah,
Yep,
great.
I'm just looking for where.
And then Louis got the Ring of Mind Shielding,
Yep.
which is fun. Don't die, Louis. I believe in you.
Wait, what was the light mace called again? I keep forgetting.
The Lightbringer. And then no one bought the Javelin of Lightning.
Rip.
Yeah, it's good.
It's very good,
It's fun.
especially if you.
And then the Boots of False Tracks went to Sozak.
Oh, whoops, I'm clicking on things.
And then a bunch of health potions.
Stabbing a lot of things. You start swinging.
Just stabbing shit.
Just immediately start moshing with the sword out.
Oh my god. And y'all did not get the
Okay,
+1 and
So I'm efficient with maces, right?
I think so, yeah. Keep in mind they are one-handed though.
It's
So
what?
Get a
keep that.
shield.
It's a one-handed weapon.
Okay. So it's strength.
Yes.
What's the damage?
Let me look up maces. It is 1d6 bludgeoning damage. Yeah. It's probably good to pull it out, like, specifically versus undead or things that, have magic or have magical resistance, because it's good to have a
Does it have
magic
a plus
weapon in.
anything?
Oh, yeah, plus your normal stuff to hit. Oh, +1. Plus an extra 1 and a plus an extra 1 to damage. Did you click on
What's
the link?
Oh, I see.
How's it going over there, Becca?
Great.
That's good. I'm gonna
Wait, where
let
did
the
you
dogs
spell it?
in again and hope that they don't lose their shit.
Oh, you didn't take the amulet of the drunkard. Okay.
I did not.
You didn't. This is the information about maces for you. Anyway, so she's like, "Come again. Thank you for shopping." Da 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 da. Does the whole spiel.
Yeah. Me too.
You divide out the gold, you take your magical loot. Is there any other preparations you would like to make before tonight's mission?
Any preparations?
Yeah.
Those of us that don't own black clothes buy black clothes. I don't know how this works.
I'm just gonna
Yeah, you might
take off my scarf and then turn into a black cloak.
Well, that's good for you.
You go get some more stealthy wear. Some masks might be recommended.
Here,
Yes,
you-
Mel,
Oh,
do you
we
wish
have a
to-
mask.
we have a mask. Here.
You
have a
do.
mask.
I hold it out for Sylvia.
I'd rather not.
It would be very useful in this case.
You're
Hey,
right.
it worked on y'all.
Actually, you know what? I would rather my face not be seen. I think I have the most to lose.
I come from one of the wealthiest families in the capital.
Yes, and?
I think I have a lot more to
And-
lose.
I could lose my degree in accreditations. Do you
Has
know
that ever
how I
stopped you
work on
before?
those?
I don't know.
Do I?
Has that ever stopped you before?
Well, I don't usually do illegal things.
Just try it sometimes.
Should I?
It works. It works sometimes.
Is the sometimes being the operative word in this phrase?
You just gotta know how to get out of a situation. That's
Well, I certainly can't talk my way out.
You can definitely punch your way out. So keep that in mind.
Anyways, yes, let's go get some black clothes, something to help conceal identities.
I'm gonna say we're gonna speed through any mundane shopping y'all wanna do.
That's valid.
Yeah.
I'd say for Black Cloak, and like an outfit would probably be 2 to 3 gold. Depending on how nice you want it to be.
I don't really care about niceness.
Okay, 2 gold. Is anyone else getting like concealing clothing?
Do they have any flashy clothing?
Yeah, probably.
because I still need noble out. I still need a noble outfit.
Yeah, you're able to find a boutique and purchase something for like 10 gold.
Yeah, I'll
It's
also
really nice.
get a cloak and
Okay.
mask and stuff.
2 gold. And I assume these are like face masks, like the Rona virus
Balaclava.
mask. Yeah. Yeah, y'all are getting ninja'd up. So Zach, do you get anything? I mean, you're kind of already.
I'm sorry. Can I? Yeah, I'm kind of strapped for cash. But can I also pick up a common health potion from that magic shop?
Yeah, you can run back and pick up another common health potion.
Yeah,
You did-
and that's
you did-
basically all the money.
Well, no, you should have more than that. What are you doing?
So I started the session with 99. Did we get
That
some more
is-
in between?
That is wrong.
How,
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
no, I fucked
I-
it up too.
Everyone got 300 at the end of the hag fight.
Oh, whoops, sorry. Forgot about
Okay.
Wow, so I have a lot of money.
Yes!
Oh, cool. I like that.
Maybe you should go look at. Come back to me in a second because you should probably look at the price list I put up again. Although you will have to renegotiate for discounts.
I was assuming I was strapped. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, no, it's
Did anyone else forget their extra 300 gold?
No,
No.
it was just me.
Okay.
And even then, it didn't matter.
I don't think there was anything else I wanted. I just have to shuffle around some of my spells. But
Okay.
yeah.
I mean-
Otherwise I was happy.
Alright, good. Let's see. Did you want to get 2 gold for like a identity concealing outfit, or are you good?
wait, what are you talking
for the
about? Oh, okay.
Also, Louis, are you picking one of those up as well, or are you good as well? I'm
I'm just gonna use the cloak in many fashions, and plus I can shapeshift. So
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, can I get like a mask of some kind?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you can. Your fellow party members are trying on like ninja face mask hood type ensembles. Presumably with the excuse of a Halloween party or something. I don't know. Look, it's fine. We're racing through them.
To a ball. It's fine.
It's fine. It gets cold. You see all the snow? We're goth, okay? You can't judge us.
everyone's dressing like ninja, but you just see Louis just practicing his catwalk.
Yeah. But yeah, so 2 gold for like an identity concealing outfit. If you want something special, or like, do you want a particular type of theater mask or something? We can talk about that too.
A theater mask would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
can
gonna
I-
say,
yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna say 1 gold for a theater mask for relatively nice one. Like 2 gold if you want it to be really fancy, or like handcrafted. And then you can just get back to me what that looks like later if you wish, or
Yeah, sure thing.
you don't have to tell me right now. Is there anything else you would like to purchase before tonight? Any mundane items and not so mundane items? What you want?
Ooh, can I purchase some rope?
Yes. Those might actually have a price tag, so I'm. Let me see if. No, it's just rope. You know what? 2 gold, rope, 50 feet. Good job.
Alright.
It's fine. I know
I
that's
don't
a
think that's
list.
how much rope is.
How much is it? Do you have the
Hold
equipment
on,
list?
because I have some actually in my. I have some in my inventory already.
How useful.
I did anyways. Oh,
10 gold. No, 1 gold. 1 gold for hempen.
1 gold, yeah.
10 gold for
Okay.
silk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll get the simpler one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I think that'll do it for me.
Okay.
Let's do this thing.
All right. Oh, that's why it feels so long. It's because we started at 6. Are we good to go? Are we good to go till 10?
Yeah, we can go. I can go till 10.
Yeah.
I'm good with
Everyone
that too.
else is good.
All right. So you meet back at.
You good?
Yeah, I was just like, switch out of shopping mode. So, you meet back at the Frozen Den. And, it's... do you do anything else with the rest of your day before it's night? Before night falls?
We'll probably go grab lunch.
Yeah, I think we'll be good.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. Okay, so you spend the rest of the day wandering around the city, eating lunch, purchasing mundane items, looking at clothes, thinking about magical items again, and deciding not. Did you go back for that second common health potion, Sozak?
Yeah.
40 more gold.
Yep.
Okay, and night falls, and you go to the Frozen Den. It looks closed. There's no more children running around. As far as you can tell, Gorgug opens the door and lets you in and ushers you inside. The lights are dimmer, although still cheery, and there are still a couple of people in the main area as you walk through, although they tend to be more adult. There's no longer a need for daycare. It's just people using the space.
Mm-hmm.
And he leads you downstairs. He says, "Come this way," and he takes the chain off of the downstairs entry off and lets you in. And you walk down the stairs into the even darker section of the building. And as you go down, it looks like a basement. The walls are earthen and with strong wooden beams holding it up. And you do see a couple of heavy machinery that they talked about. But you also notice that there's more people down here that look shady. And you see off to the side, you see Vance and Arden at the head of a table with papers strewn out about, and you see like large maps of the city and things circled and tacks put on the board, and like it looks like a planning area. And Vance looks up and he's like, "Oh, I'm glad y'all are here. Right on time. We have probably a couple more hours before it's the ideal time for you to head out. But come, sit." He offers everyone
Wonderful.
chairs.
Yeah.
So he motions to Arden. He's like, "Well, Miss Arden, you are leading this charge, so why don't you go ahead and talk about this?" And she she actually says, "Oh, all right. I'm glad to see everybody was able to make it. I think tonight would be an ideal night to do it, as the moon is not full and it should be even darker than normal. And we have clarification from Vance that they are at least watching the palace tonight, so most of their forces will not be in their base, although there will be some to deal with. And then she spreads out a map of a city block on the table. And you see basically a sketchy picture of this, and she points to a particular house. Now, we have located that this is the area that the tunnel is connected. Yes, this house. This is a tunnel that they have connected to the underground. We don't think it's a very long or deep tunnel, but it does go under the walls. And basically, the plan is sneak in. Are any of you good with lockpicks?
Wait, let me see. What am I?
Let me just check my notes.
Yes, I am.
Maybe.
Oh, perfect.
I am in fact proficient with thieves' tools.
Wow. Oh yeah, I've never
perfect.
committed a crime.
Same.
Never been caught committing a crime.
Well, you have to disarm traps and break into locked things when you are exploring old ruins. It's not necessarily illegal.
Well, if all was right in the world, this wouldn't be illegal either. So, anyway, that's good to know, because didn't have a great plan for that. Except maybe
Wonderful.
a little judicious use of magic, but that would be by far less sneaky. The backup plan would be waiting for someone to leave and trying to sneak in invisible. But lockpicks means we don't have to rely quite so heavily on luck. We can stake out. This building is owned by a friend of the Lions, and so we will be staking out from here. We're able to get there relatively discreetly through the back. And so it should be just a short jaunt inside. Hopefully, we can avoid being seen through invisibility. But if not, if we knock them out quickly enough and don't leave too grievous the wounds, if we knock them on the head and they all fall unconscious, the poison we have is hard to detect with a cursory glance. They might be able to, if they try the merchandise, if they try the drugs, they will be able to find it. But the thing with these drugs is that they are also aware of how dangerous they are. So, unless they have someone disposable, they will not test it, and they will be loath to throw away an entire batch, as it's worth thousands and thousands of gold. Even just this small shipment they are pulling through. Hopefully, this will get them a bad reputation and in trouble with their clients, and maybe ruin a whole batch for them. But, sorry, I can word. But
Oh, I was also thinking, I imagine we also all bought leather gloves or something.
Yeah, I would assume that was like part of the outfit.
Okay, anyways.
So hopefully the plan is sneak in, dump the poison on, either sneak in through the way we came or through the thing. I do expect there to be some alarms and some guards, but if we're careful and quiet, we can sneak by. Like I said, even if there's a small alarm, as long as they believe it's a false alarm, we should be alright. Make someone leave a drink in someone's hand, and maybe they just went to sleep drunk or something like that. Hopefully it won't come to that. The best ideal case scenario is no combat at all. But if there is combat and it is undeniable that something has gone wrong, I do have some rather large explosives that we can hopefully collapse the tunnel and at the very least destroy this shipment of goblin fruit, which again will by itself be quite a monetary setback, as well as tunnels. What's that?
And destroy the tunnel?
And destroy the tunnel, which would, yes, be key. Because tunnels out of the city, especially that lead into the Ascendancy, are very rare, and they must have spent a while digging this one themselves, as I can't imagine that something like this would have gone unnoticed. Vance is like, yeah, we control most of the underground area in this place. The fact that they managed to avoid our network at all is quite vexing. Arden speaks again. Well, do you have any questions? And are we good to go tonight? Are you ready?
I believe as ready as I'm going to be.
Yeah, let's do this.
Do we have anything that will help us be a little bit more stealthy in means of magic? Looks pointedly at all the casters.
I am able to help.
Ooh, I burned spell slots. I
am able to help 3 of us. Because though I'm not able to cover anyone. If y'all have some way of helping with means of this, that would be good. I can also let me see. I can also potentially, if we wanted to make this just a 2-person mission, looks over at Vance. He was already giving her a side eye.
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
Well, fair enough. But I am able... I would be able to get 2 people in, including myself. So just 1 other person. Inside with no notice. But I think the invisibility is the way to go if we wish to a group. Is there anyone who can sneak who does not need the magical boost of invisibility?
I'll look at Sozak.
We would need 2 people to be visible. Or alternatively, I can go visible myself, though I don't know how much I recommend it. Ooh!
I am about, out of a 1 to 10, I am a 4 in stealth.
I tell this person I'm quite good at stealth. In addition, I have some magical boots that can easily mask my trail.
I'm okay.
Although that is intriguing, hopefully we will not be leaving any footprints at all. But I like to hear that you are able to sneak. I will remind you, the invisibility is not perfect, but it does help. It just is a matter of who needs the help the most.
I really hope it's not like Smash Brothers invisibility.
No. Mechanically, I believe it gives you advantage.
Okay.
Y'all are allowed to talk mechanics here, you know? And
I
think
have
about
a
what
plus
the plan
4 to stealth.
I have a +4, and I burned 2 spell slots today. I forgot about that.
Wait, when did you burn 2 spell slots?
I burned a spell slot to cast Detect Magic and to Dispel Magic.
Oh.
I have a +3.
Okay. So, Zach, what's your...
My self check?
Yeah.
Okay, mine is +6.
What the?
Alright, so...
Although...
Here, me and Sozak can go in, since at least I can cast spells on people instead of punching them.
Yes, fair.
Oh.
I did have an idea. If I was able to get in first and then leave again, which, to be fair, is a little bit more risky, but invisibly, I would be able to at least bring 1 extra person with me inside. Without me stealthing at all.
I think
I
that.
still
Although-
think that we are an all or nothing sort of deal here.
I mean,
Yeah.
y'all two can be visible since y'all are. Y'all use weapons to fight instead of magic.
Well, again, hopefully we'll not be fighting at all.
Yes, but it's just something to.
Mm,
Going in and out is too much of a risk.
That's fair enough, and I prefer to preserve that ability for emergencies in any case. It does make a rather convenient, speedy exit. Oh.
So, so me and Sylvia match with stealth, but
Yes.
when it comes to utility, I think that's when I have the upper hand. So,
Yeah. I could also, it's a bit more of a risk, but I could also, instead of casting invisibility, I could cast Hypnotic Pattern. And if I disguised it aptly enough, it might be brushed off as not a magical effect, but just guards losing focus.
oh,
Oh,
no.
Sozak!
His internet.
He back.
Hey,
itself.
yeah, welcome back.
Wait,
Hello.
Hi, welcome back.
Internet's being stupid again.
all right. Well. Yeah.
So it's really just, realistically, it's just taking our best strengths and using them, and placing
I will
them
be
properly.
best at picking locks.
Maybe you should be one of the invisible ones, as you will have to be the most exposed before we even get in the building.
This is true.
Wait, isn't
How
Sozak
about-
also good with lockpicking?
Are you?
My dex is better though,
Oh.
because I
What
have
about-
I have a +7 to picking locks.
Oh.
Example.
What about this fine
But I-
lady with the armor? Will you be all right sneaking in?
I can be, but probably not the best.
Not the best. All right. Your armor will still make noise, even through the
No.
invisibility.
Wait,
No.
what? Even if I don't have it on?
Well, I mean, you could certainly not wear it. That might be a bit risky, but that would be a viable choice to not reduce stealth,
Yeah,
to leave it behind.
Press the button, Mel.
And then just snap my armor off and then put it back on.
It's like, oh, well, that certainly solves that then. That's quite handy. Okay, so fine lady monk here will be under invisibility. Who are the two others?
Hmm.
I
For
believe
mechanics?
I definitely should be I definitely should be one of the options. I have my
To be invisible?
But if you cast a spell, it'll just fail.
It'll break
You're right.
invisibility.
You're right.
I will say,
Sozak and Sylvia should be invisible.
Mel should also be invisible.
You don't need one of our people with best stealth to not be invisible, or
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait. Okay.
To kind of make up for the difference.
So wait, would she not be making herself invisible?
She would. So she has a +3 to stealth. So she would.
Okay.
She has said that it would probably be good if she was invisible as well, because she's not
She can make
that great without it.
people invisible, including herself.
No, 3 people, including herself.
Okay.
It's invisibility
so
is
we
the
had to
second
choose an
level
odd
spell.
person out. So I guess
Ye-
it's me since I cast spells.
So if she casts it at a 4th level, then she can make 3 people invisible. So
Not
there's 2 people, not including herself.
Okay, so she can make 2 of us invisible if she also makes herself.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
Hmm.
And she could be invisible because her and Mel have the lowest stealth. And I would be
alternatively, yeah, like, and she has other spells she can cast if she is not invisible herself, though. So,
Okay.
but that would be relying on the plus 3 spell check. Isn't there something with? Hold on. No, I don't think she has that. Actually, never mind. Don't you have something with stealth? That's
Does anyone have Pass Without a Trace?
You
Let me
wish.
check. I think I have the gaseous form spell.
That's like,
Oh.
Yeah,
that
I do.
could come in handy.
I have gaseous spell, mirror image, darkness, spider climb.
Gaseous form. That would be perfect. How many people can you cast that on?
Let me check. Transform a
One.
willing creature you touch, along with
Okay.
everything it's wearing and carrying.
Okay. So, one person could go in before anybody else even, but also maybe at the same time. That person would probably be able to get through the door even before we unlock it.
I guess they could be reconnaissance.
Reconnaissance, or even just at the same time, it's another person unlikely to be spotted, so only one person would have to risk sneaking without some form of magical aid. Is there anything else? We could just get one more person. Is invisibility a bard spell? Curious now.
I don't have it.
It should be.
I mean, I have Misty Step, but I don't think that'll help.
Misty Step could help, but it would be harder to use to get in. You'd have to use it very carefully. And it would break invisibility if you were one of the ones invisible. Invisibility.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's a bard and a warlock spell. Y'all can both learn it.
Okay. New plan.
New plan?
Yeah, new plan. New suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
We kill everyone.
Oh.
Don't like this one.
We hide with other one of the bodies. The changeling changes into one of them.
I have a name.
Yeah, but it's more important that you're changeling than your name.
Wow.
And simply reports that we
okay.
stole all their stuff of value, but we didn't seem to touch the drugs. Maybe we knew how dangerous they were. Or maybe we steal some of them, and then we lay a trap for them to catch us and get it back, but they're poisoned. Or any number of things.
It sounds like you're just trying to shake them down.
Steal the drugs, let them steal it back, and then...
So they think they got it.
So they think that they're untainted.
Or, like I said...
Could collapse the tunnel.
Yeah, collapse the tunnel, leave the drugs.
I don't believe they would believe we would leave the drugs, because if anyone was going to do a movement, it would, like this, it would be the lions. They will automatically suspect the lions.
What if we have
Yes?
a changeling take one of their forms, say that those two tried to betray them, but our hero, the one guard, was able to fight them off and save the day.
I need to know what one of them looks like.
Yeah, well, we would kill them and then hide the body of one of them. And then
We could also scout the house. They do go in and out, and if we had a day, we could take the time to try to learn their movements or their face. Although they are a very secretive bunch. Do you speak the language of thieves? You have their code. I assume you would have to be able to use it to pretend to be one of them.
Oh
It would not.
Lord.
Do you speak Thieves' Cant?
No, I'm not a rogue.
There's a scroll of languages.
No, it's not.
Comprehend.
It's not a language.
Hello?
It literally bypasses all language spells because it's coded language. It's coded common.
Oh yeah. No, I think maybe tongues could do it, but
maybe
that wouldn't be portrayed as you speaking Thieves' Cant. That would be portrayed as you are understandable no matter what you're speaking.
Also, I don't think Thieves' Cant is technically a spoken language. I think
it's coded. It's a coded language.
It's
coded
it's
common.
both.
Is it?
It's got spoken components.
Oh.
It's not like it's hard to have like a full verbal conversation in Thieves' Cant, but it's more like a bunch of jargon of like this sentence would be nonsense except in Thieves' Cant. It's like the down, are you down for something versus are you up to something kind of thing that we still have like references to in our language, but actively used.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like allusions and codes like that versus like it's not a full other language. It's still based off of common, but unless you know what you're talking about, you're gonna flub it up and be very obvious that you're just kind of not speaking it. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
That you don't know the lingo.
Yeah, exactly. It's like when you get into any profession and there's like you could talk about nature stuff and animals and we would just be fucking lost. But you could
comprehend languages actually allows me to read to understand Thieves' Cant.
Oh. Would the specifically called out?
Understand the literal meaning of any spoken language.
Oh.
So you just know the meaning. I can't speak it back, so
not. Yeah. Though I think it would still be a little fuzzy, but again, that would be comprehending it. That wouldn't be speaking it.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is from RPG Stack Exchange, and comprehend languages only lets you understand the literal meaning of words. Thieves' Cant states that the message is coded, so only thieves would understand.
So we need a thief.
Yes.
Well, Vance knows Thieves' Cant, of course, and most people in the Lions do. If not the exact same flavor, it's similar enough. Vance, he's like, I could coach you in a couple of things maybe, but it would be easier if you had specific phrases you wanted to say.
No need to coach me, and I cast message.
You cast message?
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Okay.
So I can speak in your head.
I mean, I can't just sit around all night, though. But I could maybe get someone who's not, I wouldn't trust to go on the mission, but could sit outside. And although I can see you casting that spell, so it might not be it might not be. So Arden says, however, that spell does have components, so it might not be stealthy enough.
Well, the point
it would be a little bit suspicious.
It wouldn't be about being stealthy.
If you were pretending to be someone, then it would have to be stealthy, I would think.
Vocally stealthy.
If you're getting messages in your head, it's fine if someone else is casting it on you, but if you have to cast it yourself to get the information, then it breaks down a little bit if you're pointing off in a random direction every 6 seconds. Or every time you need a reply. However, that could help. I have no little skill in disguising myself as someone else, though less potent than changeling's form. Still, it is an avenue to be explored.
Yeah, basically the plan would be we'd infiltrate. We don't even have to kill them. We can just kidnap them for a little bit. Keep an eye on them. Replace the guards, however many there are. And simply, just let the shipment go as planned, but poisoned. Then you release the guards, but it's too late.
No, wait. Walk me through this one more time. So, basically, your idea is to kidnap the thieves who are guarding the area.
Yep.
Pretend we're trying to steal it. The thing.
No. We don't even pretend we're trying to steal it anymore. We can just, if we have enough people to replace the guards, we can be the guards and let the shipment go as planned.
I don't know if we have enough people. Do you have more people who can disguise their form?
We'd have to see how many guards there were.
We also have this mask, but it's cursed.
The mask probably wouldn't help.
Okay. I don't know. Vance says, now, I will say that the Claw are very good at seeing through lies. One of their specialties. They deal in mind magics, and...
Yep, and that's why I got this. And then I point towards the ring.
Smart. Yes, you may be able to lie with that. But I wouldn't count on anyone else getting away with it.
Indeed.
They all have code names, too. You'd have to learn which went with which guard. So, how do y'all feel about rest of tonight being planning, or, maybe we end around now, and then, next week y'all can talk all week about what you want to do, and look through your options, and, see if you want to, go ahead and wait another night and swap out a spell, something like that, versus... And then next week we can jump right into it, hopefully with a plan.
Yeah, we can do that.
Speaking of next... Yeah. And then that way y'all have, it kind of simplifies the fact that you do have time to think this plan over. You do. You have a week in real time. The next thing is, we should talk about scheduling while we're all here.
Yeah.
Okay, are we ending the stream in the recording?
Yeah, I think now's a good time to cut. Thank you for coming, everybody. Thank you for watching. I hope y'all had a good time. It was definitely a shopping episode.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. I appreciate y'all engaging with my shop. Nice.
All right.
Got some nice magical goodies out of it.